Hello everyone! Kumusta? My name is Che and welcome to my channel, Mabuhay from Philippines. These vandas are already more than 1 month in their pots, and today I will show you how I potted them in their clay pots with charcoal and without killing all their roots. So I will show you how I did that, and at the end of the video, I will show you how they are doing or their updates after more than 1 month. Maayong buntag! Hello everyone! These are my vandas in our DIY Vanda hanger. They are growing crazy roots. And today I'm going to pot 2 of them because I am inspired by the ladies of Jamaica on how they grow their orchids, their vandas. Check them out so that you will see what I mean. These are my new vandas. I bought them as cuttings. I bought 4 cuttings. They will have different colors but no IDs. And this one already had a spike when I bought them. I will also plant 2 of them in clay pot. These are the clay pots that I'm going to use. These are large clay pots and I'm going to plant 2 vandas per pot. I am going to plant the mokaras first, and I am soaking them first in a bucket of water so that their roots will become flexible. I will use charcoal as medium for my vandas, and I have a video on how I prepare charcoal as medium for my orchids. I will include the link in the description. I will just pour this charcoal to the clay pot. So this is enough for now. I will just see later if I will be needing more charcoal. I will plant these 2 mokaras together in 1 clay pot. I removed some of the charcoal because the mokaras are already long. They are tall and they will grow taller and they will grow more roots, and I want the roots to grow into the pot. And I also don't want to bury the old roots, the roots into the medium. I will just place the vandas and the roots on top of the medium so that the roots will not be shocked by the new environment and so that the roots will not die. This is the first mokara, and I will just encircle or arrange her roots into the pot, just like this. To minimize breaking of roots when potting Vanda orchids, especially with vandas like this with lots of long roots, I soak the roots in water first to make the roots flexible, and then I place the ends of the roots first into the pot or into the medium, and then I rotated this vanda. So now this vanda is well placed without damaged roots. I will now add the other mokara here. My vandas are now potted, and I will not add more charcoal because just like I said, I don't want to bury the roots because these vandas were hanged. The roots grow in the air without medium, and I don't want to shock the roots. I think that this way the roots will have less chance to die. The roots will just grow into the medium and they will just establish themselves. For now, I will just stabilize my vandas using their old metal wires. These are the aluminum metal wires that I use as their DIY Vanda hanger. I folded them and now I will just cut this and use this to stabilize my vandas in the pot. What I did is that I cut and attached the wire in the clay pot. I made this and then I'll bend this. This will be the clip and bend again. I'll just tighten this so that this will lock in the clay pot. I'll just attach this and adjust as I go. Here are my two vandas now, from DIY Vanda hanger to clay pot with charcoal. I will place them here first in our garage and I will not water them for at least a week. And then after that, I will transfer them into my garden. And I will do the same to my other two vandas. Here are my other two vandas also done. And for these vandas, I did cut some dead roots because these are new vandas, these are new cuttings, they are not established yet and they have some dead roots. There are also some brown roots here, but they are not so dead, so I did not cut them. Let's just see what will happen. My newly potted vandas, from DIY Vanda hanger to clay pots with charcoal. I will not water them for at least a week and they will be here in our garage first so that they will not get wet when it rains. Here they are after more than 1 month in these clay pots with charcoal. I will just post the dates on the screen. Here are my two mokaras. They did not lose a single leaf. The spots on their leaves are already there when I got them, and the other brown spot is a sunburn when we renovated the garden. Let's see what happened to the roots. Here are the roots now. They are still alive. Although I did notice that after a few weeks after the repot, most of the active root tips before had stopped growing, but now they are growing again. There are new roots, and the roots are growing in the pot and into the medium. But now, just now, I am seeing brown root tips. There are root tips that had turned brown, and I don't think that they are root burns because of the fertilizer, because there are lots of healthy active root tips. And I think I see who's responsible. I see the fat brown caterpillar and I need to remove her before she eats the other roots. But I won't kill her. I will just place her into my other plants outside so that she will become a butterfly. These vandas, I think, are doing well in this setup and I want to try them in full sun. But I haven't decided yet. Maybe the other two. So for the mokaras, I am not sure yet. Here are my other two vandas. These are my best candidates for full sun. That's why I planted them in clay pots, because I wanted to transfer them outside for full sun. Here are their roots. They are growing new roots, although there are some dead roots, and they were the brown roots before that I did not cut off. And their new roots are growing into the clay pot, and into the medium. These two, I think, are also doing well in this setup. For my care on these Vanda orchids in clay pots, I give them the same care that I give to my other potted orchids. And I have a video on how I water and fertilize my orchids. I will include the link in the description. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for watching. Maraming salamat. Paalam. See you on my next videos.